record this. I can share with you because it's just a review. Okay, so keep it simple and practical. Here, remember we said that keeping it simple and practical means that, you know, the processes we do, the services we offer, as they provide value, then we want to basically ensure that we do it in the simplest way. Use the minimum number of steps, right? So minimum steps necessary basically to accomplish any objective. Okay, so keep it simple, right? Always use outcome-based thinking to produce practical solutions that will basically deliver the results. Number 3 was which one?
Starting where you are.
Yes, start where you are. All right, and as part of starting where you are, you basically say that do not start from scratch. Okay, and of course you want to build on something that is there. And again, looking at what has been done before, what can we use, what can we reuse. But again, we said sometimes not everything you can start. There are some times or some scenarios where then you would be forced to start from scratch if nothing like that has ever been done before. So basically, you're looking at the current state, which you want to investigate and observe directly to make sure it is fully understood. What do we have? What can we use? And in case we don't have, then at that point, then we can see how we can start on something new. But we don't want to reinvent the wheel. We want to start where we are. Number 4. Which other one do you remember?
Progress with feedback. Don't just move without
without feedback, eh?
Yes.
Progress iteratively with feedback, right? Just like you're saying, don't do everything at once. Okay, do not do everything at once. Get to do, do things slowly. Go back, get feedback, work on it. Go back, get feedback, work on it. So we basically talked about smaller, manageable sections, because it makes it easy that you execute, complete, get feedback, all this. And we say it in a timely manner, which is basically what we were calling time box, so that you know what is expected. So it is easier to maintain focus with such effort. So use feedback before, throughout, and after each iterations, which will ensure that actions are focused and of course appropriate even when things change. Number 5, what do you have?
Collaborate and promote visibility.
Collaborate and promote visibility, right? So here we want to work together across boundaries, basically to produce results that have greater buy-in. People know what we are doing, right? And it is, of course, will be something that is relevant to the objectives of the company. And of course, it will increase the likelihood of long-term success. So you want to have information, understanding. So you have info, you have understanding, okay? And of course, trust will come in when we collaborate and work together. So work and consequences should be in a way that it is visible, hidden agendas avoided, and information shared with the greatest degree possible. We said we don't want to feel, or we don't want people in the team feeling like we are hiding things from them, because then it will become problem. It will be problematic. You can imagine working in a team and you feel that people are hiding things from you. Question 6. What do you have for 6?
Yes, the sixth one was think and work holistically.
Think and work holistically. Okay. So you have think and work holistically. So we think and work holistically. We said no service or element used to provide the service will basically stand alone. So outcomes achieved by a service provider and of course a consumer will suffer unless the organization works on the service as a whole and not just in parts. Okay, so results are delivered basically to internal, external customers through the effective and efficient management, and of course dynamic integration of IT. You want to integrate IT, you want to integrate organization and people, our practices, we want to integrate them, our partners, and also agreements. This is what is think and work holistically. We want to ensure that we have a coordinated approach in how we deal with issues so that we provide a defined value in everything that we do. So that is think and work holistically. Number 7, you are left with which one? Idea for 7.
Optimize and automate.
Good. Optimize and automate. Right? So optimize and automate, here we said that every other resource that we have, anything that is done, done every other day, right? Let us eliminate anything that is wasteful and basically use technology, right? We want to use technology to achieve whatever we are capable of. And we want to have human intervention only when it really contributes to value. So human is equals to value. Any other time, we want, remember we said, things that we do often, things that are done, let us optimize. The steps that we do, let us simplify them. Instead of having 100, keeping it simple and practical, let us optimize them. Have, instead of 100, let us have 20 that works to the same objective. Then from there, let us use IT to basically automate. So that is basically what is to optimize and automate. And anytime there's human intervention, let it be because there is value that is coming up. So as part of the service value system, all right, we said we have opportunity and demand, that at the end of the day, we have value, and the guiding principles are part of the service value system. And the principles will also focus on value, keep it simple and practical, start where you are, progress iteratively with feedback, collaborate and promote visibility, think and work holistically, optimize and automate. Okay. Then we also mentioned governance. Okay. And we said governance is the approach that we have as a company. What do we stand for? How do we do things? That's basically what governance means, right? So remember that. And we said we want to do away with silos. So we want to have people manage in a way that there is collaboration. Where is this? Collaboration and promoting visibility from the governance perspective, where from the top to the to down level, everyone can focus on value. We know what we want to achieve, and basically that how we run things. And this is where we are saying examples of Apple, examples of Google. All these companies have a way they do things. There's a culture that they follow. So basically, that is what governance is all about. So as a company, let us have value thoughts. Let from the top, where value is seen, focusing on value, and every other person, employees, partners, suppliers, all are included in that. Okay. Then we also mentioned, today we'll be looking at the service value chain. We also mentioned the practices, but we never got into the details. Remember, we said our practices are divided into 3, where we have general. These are the practices. So I'm just doing this so that you see the overview of what or how ITIL is arranged. General management practices. We said we have service management practices, right? Then we also said we have technical management practices, which will also start on today. This is general, where we'll see this, that, and also this. So remember, the practices are part of the service value system. The principles are part of the service value system. And remember, all these are basically integrated, where they all work hand in hand. That's why I'm saying even the principles, for you to optimize and automate, you have to keep it simple and practical. You have to focus on value, right? For you to be able to, start where you are, you have to collaborate and promote visibility. You have to progress iteratively with feedback. For governance to occur, the principles have to be applied. And the same even for the practices. We'll see how it goes. So remember this. For the sake of Ahmed, who has just joined, we were just reviewing what we saw yesterday, the ITIL4 components. We said we have two key components, the 4-dimension model, which we looked at yesterday, that consists of organization and people, partners and suppliers, information and technology, value streams and processes. And we said, no matter how well we have each of this, we can have the best technology, we can have the most competent people, we can have the best partners, we can have the best processes. However, the external factors will hit us if we are not prepared. Political, economical, social, technological, legal, and environmental. This will hit us if you're not prepared. So this is what we looked at yesterday. We also started on the principles. We saw the principles. So now we'll basically now look at the service value chain. Okay. However, before that, let me see something on the chat. Ahmed, good morning.
Good morning, Kevin.
Yes, we were just waiting for you. Then we said we will start.
Sorry, I was.
Yeah.
We had a major issue yesterday.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. But I hope now you'll be there. But
I'm
in case
here.
of anything, you'll tell me. No problem.
I'm here. No problem, Kevin.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good.
Sorry for keeping the team waiting.
It's fine. It's fine. There's something I'm looking for. Just a minute. Okay. Can you see something on the chat? Can you see something on the chat?
Yes.
Yes. Open those. So Imelda, Isaac, John, you can see the chat. See the document?
Yes, we can. I can.
Good. Good. Okay. Open that and start giving those answers. Just write them on a paper. I think they're just they are less than 20. There are two, but one has 10, and the other also has around 17. So they're like that. 20 questions? Is it 20? 27. Okay. So 27 means you have 27 minutes or 30 minutes. I'll add you. So at 10:10, I will get answers from you. So please just proceed. Imelda, you've seen it?
Yes.
Good.